Welcome to Litbit channel. Today we will see Understanding India. Unit 2 question answer. Of the revolt of 1857. The revolt was triggered by the interactions of greased cottage, annexion politics like the doctrine of lapses, economic explorations, and cultural insensitivity. Why was the Indian National Congress formed in 1885? An Indian National Congress was formed to provide a platform for political dialogue and the demand administrative reforms. What was the main objectives of the Sudesi movement? The Sudesi movement aimed to promote Indian goods and boycott British products as a response to the partitions of Bengal in 1905. Next one, what was the significance of the Jallianwala Bagh massacre in 1919? The massacres where hundreds of peaceful protesters were killed by British troops shocked the nations and intensified the freedom struggle. What was the Dandi March in 1930? The Dandi March was a 240-mile march led by Gandhi to protest the British salt tax, initiating the civil disobedience movement. Next one, what was the Quiet India movement 1942? Launched by Gandhi was the slogan Do or Die. It demanded immediate British withdrawals and marked the final phases of the freedom struggle. What was the Mountbatten Plan in 1947? The plan protested the partitions of India into India and system. Indian knowledge systems are a diverse body of indigenous knowledge encompass philosophy, science, art, spirituality, medicine, and technology deeply rooted in Indian culture and heritage. Next one, how it is Indian knowledge system transmitted traditionally. Indian knowledge system is often transmitted orally or through ancient texts like the Vedas, Upanishads, and Puranas, preserving the traditional knowledge and wisdom. Next one, what is the holistic approach in Indian knowledge system? Indian knowledge system integrates science, philosophy, art, and spirituality, emphasize interconnectedness, and promoting balance and harmony, providing a holistic approach to understand the world. Fourth one, what is the significance of the zero in Indian knowledge system? India introduced the concept of zero and the decimal system, revolutions mathematics globally, highlighting the significance of the zero in Indian knowledge system. Fifth one, what are the two types of science in Indian knowledge system? Indian knowledge system encompasses two types of science: inner science, which include practice like yoga and meditation for self-awareness, and the outer science, which include contribution to mathematics, astronomy, and medicine. Sixth one, name two famous texts in Indian philosophy. The Vedas and Upanishads are core texts in Indian philosophy, providing foundational wisdoms and insights into the nature of reality. Next one, who is Panani and why he is important? Panani authored Ashtadhyayi, a foundational grammar treatise for Sanskrit and modern linguistics, demonstrating his importance in development of language and linguistics. Eighth one, what is Ayurveda? Ayurveda is a holistic health care system focusing on the balance of the mind, body, and spirit for preventive care, emphasizing natural remedies and self-awareness. Next one, what are the contributions of Aryabhatta and Brahmagupta? Aryabhatta and Brahmagupta advanced theory in algebra, trigonometry, and astronomy, making significant contribution to the development of mathematics and science. Next one, what is Vastu Shastra? Vastu Shastra outlines architectural practice that aligns structures with natural force, promoting harmony and balance in built environment. Next one, what is the Natya Shastra and who authorized it? The Natya Shastra, authorized by Bharata, is a comprehensive treatise on drama, dance, and music, providing insight into the performing art and their role in Indian culture. Next one, what are the sacred groves in Indian knowledge system? Sacred groves are areas of preserved vegetations and emphasizing ecological conservation and biodiversity, highlighting the importance of environmental sustainability in Indian knowledge system. Next one, how does Indian knowledge system promote sustainability? Indian knowledge system emphasizes sustainable agricultural practice, renewable agriculture and eco-consciousness philosophies, promoting a holistic approach to environmental sustainability. The next one, what is the role of NEP 2020 in Indian knowledge system? NEP 2020 emphasizes integrating Indian knowledge system into education to promote holistic and multidisciplinary learning, recognizing the value of indigenous knowledge in modern education. Next one, what is the relevance of Indian knowledge system today? Indian knowledge system offers solutions for modern challenges in health, sustainability, education and cultural identity, bridging ancient wisdoms with contemporary needs and providing a unique perspectives on after the early resistance of British rule. The early resistance against British rule included uprisings like the Sannyasi Rebellion, Paika Rebellion, and Sandal Rebellions. These movements were driven by discontent over economic exploration, oppressive land politics, and cultural interference imposed by the British. So, and what is Sudesi movement? The Sudesi movement arose in response to the partitions of Bengal. It encouraged the uses of Indian-made goods and boycotting British products to strengthen Indian economy and resist colonial politics. Next one, what is Gradal Party movement? The Gradal Party movement was initiated by Indian expertise in the US and Canada. It sought to overthrow British rule through armed revolutions by mobilizing Indian soldiers and the diaspora. Next one, what is Champaran Satyagraha? The Champaran Satyagraha marked Gandhiji's first significant political campaign in India. It addressed the plight of indigo farmers in Bihar who were forced into explorative agreements with British planters. Next one, what is Kheta movement? The Kheta movement, led by Gandhi, supported peasants in Gujarat who were unable to pay taxes due to famine and crops failure. It is a peaceful tax refusal campaign advocating for farmers' rights. And what is Rowlatt Satyagraha? The Rowlatt Satyagraha was a mass protest against the Rowlatt Act, which allowed imprisonment without trial. The movement, including strikes and demonstrations, but was brutally suppressed, leading to the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Next one, what is Caliphate movement? The Caliphate movement was launched by Indian Muslims to protest the abolition of the Ottoman Caliphate. It aligned with the Gandhi non-cooperation movement, fostering Hindu-Muslim unity. Next one, what is non-cooperation movement? The non-cooperation movement, led by Gandhiji, urged Indians to boycott British institutions like goods, school, courts, and service to achieve self-rule. It was suspended Chowri Chowt incident due to violence. Next one, when was the Muslim League founded and what were its characteristics? The Muslim League founded in 1906 in Dhaka aimed to safeguard Muslim political rights in India. Over time, it advocated for the creation of Pakistan, emphasizing Muslim identity, political representations, and communal interests. Next one, elaborate Sepoy Mutiny with their causes and impact. The Sepoy Mutiny, also known as the First War of Indian Independence, was a significant uprising against British rule led by Indian soldiers in British East India Company's army. It was sparkled by introductions of Enfield rifles, cartridges rumored to be greased with cow and pig fat, offend Hindu-Muslim religious sentiments. Underlying causes included economic explorations, high taxations, land revenue politics, annexations of a princely state, and cultural interference. Its impact included the end of East India Company rules, transfer of power to the British Crown, military reforms, and growing distrust between India and the British, setting the stage for future independence movement. Next one, what is a Home Rule movement? The Home Rule movement, led by the Bal Gangadhar Tilak and Annie Besant, the Home Rule movement aimed to achieve self-governance within the British Empire. The movement sought to mobilize masses, revive Indian pride, and promote Sudesi ideals through public meetings, pamphlets, and newspapers. It created political awareness, united Indians across religions and classes, and pressured the British to introduce reforms, culminating in the Montagu Samswood reforms of 1919. Next one, elaborate civil disobedience movement. The civil disobedience movement, led by Mahatma Gandhi, aimed to achieve complete independence through non-violent resistance. Starting with the Dandi March to protest the salt tax, it involved boycotting British goods, refusing to pay taxes, and disobeying unjust laws. Women, peasants, and students actively participated, spreading political awareness and exposing British repressions. Through suppressed, it paved the way for later movements like Quit India and reinforced the strength of non-violence. Next one, explain Quit India movement. The Quit India movement, also called August Kranti, was launched during World War II with Gandhiji's slogan "Do or Die." It was fueled by the failure of the Cripps missions and resentment over British war politics. The movements saw mass protests, strikes, and civil disobedience despite the arrest of key leaders. Through heavily suppressed, it demonstrated Indian resolve for independence, weakened British authority, and paved the way for freedoms in 1947. Illustrate the Indian knowledge system. The Indian knowledge system represents India's vast intellectual and cultural heritage, spanning philosophy, science, arts, and governance, philosophical schools, Vedanta and Buddhism, scientific achievements in mathematics and medicine, and texts like the Ashtrashastra highlighting its depth. Reviving our Indian knowledge system today can integrate traditional wisdoms with modern knowledge, promoting sustainability, innovations, and cultural pride. Thank you, viewers. Thanks for watching this video.